Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all right, are you? Hope you're well, safe, warm. If not, then I'm sure the tarot cards will come up, and let's see what's not so cool or what's really cool. Let's see how it was all going to play out for you. This is for no fixed sign, so whatever zodiac you are, it does not matter. It does not matter on the positioning in your chart either. And again, it's for no fixed subject. I don't know what's going to come out. It might point towards relationships, it might point towards your career. Let's see. So in your pre-shuffle, I do want to say you had the Fool card, major arcana, taking a leap of faith for something. So maybe with all this page energy that we've been having at the moment, it's like a kind of a direction, a little bit of a force, insight even, into what's going to be coming up, but it might not come up at all. So just a little bit of news, really. So sometimes there's no, I was going to say, sometimes there's no card jumping up in the pre-shuffle, sometimes there's loads, sometimes there's just one, and you had the Fool, okay? Right, I'm going to say something to you right now, guys. We are kicking it off very fast with the World. Now, this is in your position. This is fantastic because you are entering into a new phase. This is exactly what that is. The World is a new phase that's been a long time coming because the world is very slow moving. Nothing happens overnight when the World card comes up, but there looks like there could be old people, old situations, old mindsets that you have learned from, good or bad, and it's bringing you into this World energy, okay? So it's almost like one cycle has been done, one lesson's been learned, you're putting that book away, those chapters you've written, and now you're starting a new chapter, okay? So whether that's on a creative level, on a business level, on a mind level, on a relationship level, whatever that is for you, when you're being represented by the World, it's a clean slate. It's that crisp white new page. How are you going to start writing your script, okay? So really, really, really good. Good omen for those who've just started a new job, because that's reflective of that also, okay? So let's see what follows this from an outside influence. But before we do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a sip of my tea. Just there. Normal tea. It's not herbal this time. Well. Page of Pentacles. This is an offering coming your way, guys. Could be a money offer. It could be an offer with regards to a new business or idea, because remember the pages, whilst all court cards are voices, so it could be somebody coming to speak to you, it could be budding up with somebody or sharing an idea with somebody, and it's in its infancy, okay? So it wouldn't be anything like, whilst you're at the World energy and you're entering into a new phase, this new phase that's coming in isn't going to be like an overnight success type thing. It's not going to be an overnight kind of millions of pounds. So it's looking like the Page of Pentacles, the enthusiasm and the red signifying there in his head shows us all coming up from a mindset, but the eyes on the prize basically when this card comes up. So whatever energy is coming towards you or whatever you're working towards, it's going to be into this Pentacles energy, meaning it's something that potentially you could earn some money from. So it could be turning hobbies into paid work, that type of thing, although the Three of Pentacles hasn't come out yet. This is all very promising. I do feel the worm has turned, and I don't know what's making me say that, but it just seems like, like when you say you have those really big bins outside, it's been there for a long time, and you keep putting the rubbish in and the binman hasn't come to collect it. All of a sudden it gets collected, you've got a brand new space there. How are you going to fill it? So it's almost like with that new page, that crisp white energy that I was seeing, what are you going to start writing? Because this opportunity coming in with the Page of Pentacles is showing you that potential, is what I want to say, okay? So this is exciting also. So if you're just starting a new relationship also, this could be relative to that. Well, you clearly saw 30 cards came up there. The Four of Pentacles. Now, this is in your position. So what I want to say to you, whilst you are going into this new phase, is whatever that is for you, it doesn't have to be physical, by the way, guys. It can be a new outlook, a new way of looking at something. There will be old legacies with any kind of change. there's old set pattern and ways that we need to shake off sometimes, and that can be well, that doesn't happen overnight. So we have to learn how to shake that off. The Four of Pentacles is holding on too tight to something. So if you are entering into a new business or entering into a new outlook or a new job or whatever that is, just because it's not as secure as what you've had before doesn't mean it's not going to work out. But the outlook is, don't look at things how you've always looked at them just because they're safe. The safe option isn't always the best option, okay? That's what I want to say to you. So I feel what your guides are saying, what the universe is saying, now is your time to really, again, it's that fertile soul, plant the seeds with the things that you want to start seeing in your life. We have a new moon, remember, which is all about manifesting. With this Four of Pentacles energy, don't hold too tight to the old. If you're leaving a relationship to work on yourself, don't hold on too tight to how things work. Because there's a reason for that. If you're leaving an old job to enter into a new one, or start to put the feelers out to do things that you want to start doing, don't look back and think of how things were. Okay, clearly if you want to go back, you have free will, but this is more coming up as a reminder that just because something hasn't been done the way you've done it before doesn't mean it's not going to work out, okay? And I feel the universe is trying to inject some new fresh energy into this situation, or your approach to something, which is why there was so much page energy. I mean, I think it was yesterday the Page of Wands came up, which is a brand new phase, not a new phase, it was brand new energy with regards to your creative self, your mind, that type of stuff, okay? Some of you could be delving into the creative arts, whether or not that be journaling, that could be writing, anything at all, although there's no wands here at the moment, so this would suggest that things on the maternal, I was going to say, and the material side of things is coming up. So the approach to a new direction is coming in. However, the legacy of old ways is also coming in also, okay? So the World and the Four of Pentacles are kind of like chalk and cheese. They don't really go together. So your intuitive self, your soul self will know what to do, but the logical self, the way things have always been, will try and kind of battle that a little bit, okay? But again, it's a minor energy, and it's nothing that is hard to change, okay? So minor energies are very changeable. So what I'm going to, that's one just over there, what I'm going to do underneath the World, which is the future you, I'm just going to see what is coming up. Very positive start. Because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this, two major arcana. You've got the World, which is entering into a brand new cycle, a brand new phase, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is the future you, basically meaning the wheel turns in your favor. So if there is something, like I say, the road less traveled, it looks like it's going to be beneficial for you in the long run, okay? Now, the Empress also did want to make a cheeky appearance there. So when I said, when I meant to say material, I said maternal. So maybe pregnancy could be this new phase coming in for you, and you could find out you're having a baby. Or it could be just a signifier, meaning whatever you choose to do, whatever this idea, whatever this new direction, whatever this new mindset is, you'll start to nurture it, and it will grow and develop in such a beautiful way, leading you to where you need to be, which is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? We all have a blueprint of our destiny, guys. If we're meant to do something, if we're meant to have a baby, or if we're meant to have a certain job, if we're meant to have a certain career, if we're meant to be with a certain person, it will happen. How we get there with our own free will, we can go all around the houses, we can go all around the world, but we will still end up doing what we're supposed to be doing, okay? If you're meant to be with somebody, you'll be with them. There is an element of free will on their part, of course, but it will show itself up. They will be in your life somehow, okay? Even if you lived in a cave for 20 years, you know, it would still come up somehow. But the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the World, three major arcanas which just flew out very organically onto this table, is very, very beautiful. This is not small changes, guys. This is a new phase, a new transition, and the Page of Pentacles coming in to offer something. It is the road less traveled because it's a page energy. So if there is something you've been thinking about doing, if there is something you've been really wanting to do, wanting to manifest, this is the time to do it now, okay? You may feel enthusiastic for absolutely no reason, and don't think, oh, well, it's for no reason. There is a sign in that also. It's your higher self talking to you, okay? Wowzers, get you. So from wow, outside influence, you've got the Four of Wands. Now, two ways I can read this, because clearly, like I said, it's not directed in one subject, it's a general, so I have to give you a general overview. If this is a person, it's a person coming in to make you an offer with regards to a relationship, but guys, this page, it's a little bit slow moving, and it's somebody who will overthink something before they approach you, but it's leading you into this relationship. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune, what I will say is let fate play out the way it should. Don't think of a certain thing and think how you think something's going to turn out. It will never work out the way you think sometimes it does, but the way the universe works, very mysterious ways, as we all know, it's just going to show you a different angle. Okay, so this could be an existing person that you know, which you end up into this relationship with, or it could be an absolutely brand new person. Now, if this is regards to direction other than relationships, what this is showing is you are going to be celebrating something that you took a risk with. You are going to have a lot more solid foundation with regards to something you've invested in. Doesn't necessarily mean money invested in, but it could be investing your faith, investing your strength, investing blind faith, if you want to call it that, but it's just showing stability. Four of Wands, like I say, you wouldn't sit on a chair with three legs because you'd fall off. You need that fourth leg to know that you're going to be safe, grounded, and that's exactly what it is. So if you're thinking about taking a risk with something, this looks like it could be a very calculated risk and would benefit you. I know we haven't done the last card yet, but the only thing that's coming up as a just to be mindful is this Four of Pentacles. Okay, you don't want to stay in one position too long if it's holding you back because of the way you're looking at something. And we are all human. We all think, oh yeah, but it's safer to stay here, it's working all right for now. We're just convincing ourselves. The fact that we're even thinking about doing something else or going to a new direction, there's a reason for that also. Okay, it's not like you just plucked it out of the air just for something to think about. Underneath the Four of Pentacles, well, get this came up last time. You've got the Page of Cups. This is in your position. If this is a relationship, very beautiful, because you're going to be reciprocating this energy. It's not nothing you're going to be thinking about, nothing you're going to be thinking, oh, do I, don't I? You're going to meet it where they want to meet you. I don't mean outside, I mean obviously on a mind-to-mind level, on the cards on the table, literally. And it leads you to this solid foundation, okay? The thing with pages though, guys, remember it's in its infancy. With you being the cups and them being the coins, you could be that more emotional side of things and they could be that more practical side of things, okay? But sometimes that works. Sometimes we need somebody who's a little bit different to us in order for us to have that sense of diversity in a relationship. But this isn't showing like a relationship that's been off on, off on, off on. It's something that you're entering. I mean, I don't know what was previous to the world, but this is a new cycle. So maybe things have gone on for a certain while, and because you've changed, the energies around you change type thing, okay? It looks like also with the Page of Cups underneath the Four of Pentacles, if this is a relationship, don't hold on too tight to an outcome or how you think things should be just because of the way things have been before, okay? We call that conditioning, and we condition ourselves through past experience, and we kind of seep that into new experiences sometimes, and it doesn't need to be that way. If this is with anything other than relationships, and what this is showing is that balance with regards to the physical and the emotional meets. And that's what you want. That's where you want to get to. And that's why you've got the World and the Wheel of Fortune coming up in your positions also. You've got some great cards coming up here. And even the outside influence is working with you and not against you. Sometimes we see that, you're doing all right, but the outside influence can be a bit confusing. Not in this case. This is such a beautiful... There's no resistance here, guys. Unless you want to take the Four of Pentacles energy and fight what your soul is telling you. We've all done that before to a certain degree. Let's have a look. I'm going to get an overall clarifier and see what is coming in. This also, with the Page of Cups, could be news, okay, that you find out. So it could be linked to fertility. It could be linked to anything like that. So let's see. Wasn't quite ready. It flipped itself back up in the deck there. So we just ask now, the Divine Four, an overall clarifier for this. What is coming up for my questioners? What do they need to know as an overall clarifier for this reading? No fixed subject. Thank you. When I said no fixed subject, the Ace of Wands. Wow. as an overall clarifier, this is what you want to see. Because, well, I'm going to read this in two ways. One, I'm going to read it if this is a relationship, okay? This is a very, very good connection on a physical level, okay? You could really, really fancy each other, but you could kind of be a bit shy, or they could be a bit shy, just, you know, a little bit slow and coming forwards type thing. Which is why the Page of Pentacles is not the most fast moving. However, don't rush the process, because it looks like it could be very beautiful for you. The Ace of Wands also is a brand new phase with regards to your creativity, which is why the Page of Pentacles is coming in to meet you with regards to this opportunity. Okay, so this is a new job. You could be doing something where you're not so regimented, and you've got the rain type thing to do exactly what you want to do. But I do feel, guys, a lot of you are starting off with new ideas, new visions, that type of stuff, and it's coming in so beautifully. Even when I'm reading this, the energy just feels like a running stream, and it seems like a really funny thing to say, but it's the direction it's supposed to go in. A salmon knows that it's going to be a lot more difficult for it if it has to swim upstream, because it's unnecessary. When it swims downstream, it gets to where it needs to faster, and secondly, it's running with the direction of the water, the organic energy that the universe is flowing in, and that's the direction you are going in here. Okay, so whilst the world sometimes can mean difficult times that we've had, difficult challenges, this new phase coming in shows that brand new transition. Remember that new page? You're putting the old book away that you've written, and now you're writing a brand new one. What are you writing here? Which is leading you to this clarifier energy, which is the Ace of Wands. Okay, she's got her eyes closed, but the passion is in her mind, but also she's visualizing the things that she wants to start seeing. Okay, which is beautiful. I like this. So is there a word for everybody? Is there a word for my questioners? What is coming up? Let's see. Is there a word? Is there an overall word, Divine? To match the Ace of Wands, is there a word to match the Ace of Wands? Let's see what's coming up. And if there isn't, then there isn't. Well, there is. Clearly. And it's humour. Doesn't mean you've got to start laughing to yourself. Unless you want to. But what this means is the humour element is showing that there is that fun side of life. You can still plan something, you can still plan a new direction, you can still plan your vision, even if it seems unobtainable, and still see that lighter side. Still see like, yeah, there could be challenges, or yeah, this. You don't have to have that heavy energy. You don't have to be regimented. You don't have to think, oh, what if this happens? What if that happens? That just halts the universe. That just halts your guidance. That just halts your messages trying to come in. So try and see things through the eyes of the Page energy, which is that childlike state. A child will look at something and see the humour in something, but it doesn't take it home with it and think, you know, what if this happens, what if that happens. They don't overthink the process. Exactly what this card is coming up here, okay? This is beautiful. Again, it's number 49, so 9 and 4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I had to think then. 13, which is the lucky number anyway, and 381 is 4, which links to this 4 of Wands, okay? So it's stability. So there is a message within a message within a message. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so keep going with that. That's beautiful. And if you don't resonate, then that's fine. I will be doing Through the Hermit's Door on Friday. And then on Sunday, I will be doing the daytime tarot reading. Different vibes, different energies. It might follow on, guys, or it might be a brand new reading. Who knows? But the fact that the world has come up here shows us brand new transition, brand new phase, brand new cycle. And let's just see what happens with that. But keep with the lighter energy, have fun with it, have fun with your creativity, have fun with how you feel, and if this is a new potential partner or an existing one that you kind of like, have fun with that also. Don't hold on too tight to an outcome. Remember this 4 of Pentacles, all right? That is your reading. I hope that made sense for you. If not, again, like I said, you can always see me in other ones. And to book in for a private reading with me, just send me a message and I will let you know my price and availability. Other than that, guys, you take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Tuesday evening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.